Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on tonight? It is Talk That Talk Tuesday. Y'all know what time it is. We're about to get it in tonight. And you know, we got a panel that's also here that's going to have a great conversation again tonight. Sorry for the late start. Some technical difficulties here. The computer decided to say, hey, I'm going to do what I want to do today. So in order for that, I had to go whoop it and get it back in shape. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate you all. I'm going to go to the... let's see what we got here. Let's see. We got Jenny in the building tonight. All right. Always the lovely Jenny is in the building tonight. All right. And one of the biggest supporters ever, Mr. Paul Jenny is, and Mr. Paul Bennett is in the building tonight. Another member of the channel is in the building. All right. We got Tommy B in the building tonight. All right. We got THPP in the building tonight. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Now we have T-Shaw in the building tonight. And we got number one, Black David is in the building tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Black David. All right. We got DL Saint and Von Bryant in the building tonight. What's going on? All right. So listen, guys, we're going to have a good show tonight. Before we bring up the panel, I do want to say to you guys, thank you for being here. Hit the like button and the subscribe button when you come in. Also, if you want to support the channel, you'll see a banner rolling at the bottom of the screen. You see it right there for the Cash App. Go ahead and put some money in there so your boy can have a little change in his pocket, because it is a lot of work to provide this entertainment for you guys. 6 days a week now. 6 days a week, guys. We're up to 9 shows. So go ahead and kick your boy a little change over there. If you want to send a super chat, do that as well. Or if you don't have any of that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and tell your grandmama and them to turn on their YouTube right now and enjoy the show. I hope everybody out there had a great week, a great weekend. I hope everybody's family is blessed and covered and all that good stuff. But I want to start bringing up the panel here for tonight. I want to start by bringing up first, Beautifully Animated is in the building tonight. Let's bring up Beautifully Animated. All right, we got JT from What We Know Podcast in the building tonight. Yes, sir. We got Mr. Bennett in the house tonight. Come on. All right, we got wait. I'm gonna get my girl in here. Hold on. We got a newcomer in the building tonight. Let's give it up all the way from Hugh-Town over there where Beautifully Animated at. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Sharice. She's back in the building tonight. All right. Listen here, guys. You've seen her. Listen. I'm gonna tell you guys something. You've seen her on Law and Order. You've seen her on Law and Order. You have seen her on let's see here. What else has this girl been on? She's been on so much shit. You've seen her on Law and Order. You've seen her on TV shows with Jennifer Lopez. Yes. And now you're gonna see her on the Book of Power, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The superstar herself is in the building. You better know her now because she ain't gonna know you later. Give it up for my girl. Shoo is in the damn building tonight. Yeah, boy. Now, I also, Book of Ronin. Go ahead and Book of Ronin. Go to, if you on IG, go to Black Man Unfiltered. Send me a message and I'll send you the link, man. I forgot to send it to you, my brother. I apologize. All right. So Shoo's in the building tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, without her covering, she has a covering, and this covering is with her until she gets married. So Mandrell is in the building tonight. Absolutely. Mandrell is in the building tonight. Last but not least, the co-host of Tuesday Night Show. Give it up for yours truly. Listen, you saw her last week, dude. Yeah, you saw her be funny last week. She was on the Dustosphere. Give it up for yours truly. She got this little evil laugh. It was like a Lifetime movie. Give it up for Coach.
I got nothing. Hey guys.
What's going on? She's in the building tonight, man. All right. So listen, how's everybody doing tonight? We'll start at the bottom, Beautifully Animated, then we'll go to Mandrell and so on and so forth. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm about to roast somebody, but I'm good.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Mandrell?
Right. Don't come for me unless it's in for you.
All right, Mandrell, how are you?
I'm fine.
You look tired.
Oh,
You tired? Yeah.
No,
Yes, you are.
you're not tired, Mandrell?
I am.
I'm gonna say, how you gonna tell your sister
No,
no?
lie to your sister.
All right.
No, the thing is, I like to see. I like to watch Coach K's reactions to some of the shit I say. I'm trying not to laugh at it, like
tonight. All right.
like no. And the thing is, I want to laugh real hard at Coach K. It's like she's like,
well, it's like you walk in your parents like pissed right off the bat. And you're like, oh shit, I gotta watch out.
Right.
And then beautifully animated. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on tonight?
yeah, she said she's gonna roast somebody. She's gonna roast somebody. I mean, I don't know what Mr. Bennett did, but I mean, I think you just chill out on whatever that was.
Nah, his name is Bennett and he ain't in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
JT up there. What's up, Farmer John?
Oh my God.
Already
They're ridiculous. Look at the ridiculous shirt he got on, Shamaria.
Everybody in, Mandrell. Mr. Bennett, how you doing? How's the
Dude,
wife?
look at the ridiculous shirt he got on. Look at it.
How's everything going at your house, Mr. Bennett?
Family is well. I am well. Wife is fantastic. We are just doing our thing here.
Absolutely.
No drama over
Hey,
here.
shout
Like
out
the
to-
Obamas. No drama, Obama over here.
Right. Shout out to the wifey. Shout out to the wifey. All right. And then who else just came in? I am the single one. How are you?
She's
Good.
fine,
How are
but
you today?
Yeah, she's fine, but her Wi-Fi is sad.
I told
Is
she gonna
it
get
being
together.
sad right now?
It is. You're frozen.
It's a little choppy. It's a little
But it's all right. But it's all right. I
Oh.
mean,
It's a little choppy.
mean,
That's-
we can hear you just fine. Yeah, we can hear you just fine though.
yeah, that's just a little
Hi,
choppy.
guys.
Hey.
Hi, I am the single one.
Hi.
All right, man. So we got a
So nice
Oh,
to
none.
see you guys.
we got a
Yeah.
nice good balance tonight, man. We got the 5 ladies at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. And we got the 5 fellas at the top about to represent. Yeah, it's needed for this conversation. So I want to continue to go on. Coach K, get your girls ready. Cause my fellas about to bring it tonight. All right. So, but anyway, Shushu, how's everything been going? Shug, I ain't seen you since you done got rich and signing autographs in New York. I ain't seen you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad you're here tonight. How you doing, boo?
Listen, I ain't made it there yet, but we on the way.
We on the way. I know that's right. I know that's right.
I'm doing pretty good though. You can't complain at all. I'm just grateful. God is good.
Man, you know what? I want to let you know that we are so happy for you. We love you and we support you 1000% in all your endeavors. Guys, season 3, the Book of Power, you will see Shushu.
Yeah, Raising Cain.
Raising Cain, yeah, there we go.
The Book of Power.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she will be in that thing. So y'all make sure y'all go and support her and give her all the love because we love you over here. Absolutely. So thank you for being here. All right. So we got again Mandrell, we got Mr. Bennett. All right. I am the single one. You good?
Boy, that Wi-Fi like.
Yeah, I'm the single one. You good, sugar? Oh, you muted. You muted. If you talking, you muted.
You need that sound effect, bro. That dial-up tone.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself, but it looks fine on my side.
Yeah, it's a little choppy over here. But if you want, if you want to turn your,
it's choppy to literally everyone else. You don't have to turn the camera off. I mean,
yeah,
it might clear up. You know what I'm saying? It might just be buffering. It might just be buffering or something like that.
Absolutely.
You did a stream last night, and you look, the stream went fine,
right.
Except for one thing. Except one, and it happened at the worst time too. It kind of like skipped. Like it was when you're naming one of the things that you thought made you not marriage material. You just like the fourth thing is, and you did this.
Oh,
I was like, did she say it? And I was like, wait, what?
Mandrell, you better ever bet your ass like that ever again in life. That's a clipable moment, right?
She did it. Yeah, no, she did. No, she did it.
He was looking like security boss when he was batting his eyes like that.
Wow, JT, how you doing tonight, my brother?
Hey,
Yeah, I was doing good until Mandrell came up there and started talking about my goddamn shirt. Leave me the
He's
fuck
just
alone.
jealous.
Hey,
Your wardrobe has more colors than his.
No, listen.
let me tell you something.
Listen, JT. If
You
you
gonna
wasn't
leave me the hell alone on Tuesday?
if we weren't friends, JT, I wouldn't have said anything. I'd have just let you walk around looking like that.
I know, man. I'm gonna tell my grandkids that's me and Mandrell back in the day.
No.
So JT, you good? All right, man.
The one that the scarecrows wear.
Sharice, how are you tonight?
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those people?
You muted, Sharice, if you're talking about
Jeepers creepers.
Where'd you get that?
I think Sharice may be AFK or something. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a second. I ran back. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
I am great.
All right, good.
Yeah,
all right,
Sharice,
so
where's Sharice from?
I'm the single one. How are you tonight? Mandrell, can we get through these? Nick,
hurry up then. Jesus.
I am the single one. How you doing tonight?
I'm excellent.
All right. Good. Just so glad to have you tonight. We got Ronan in the building tonight. Hey, Ronan, how are you tonight, man?
I'm good. I'm just laughing at the comments that her Wi-Fi single too. That was hilarious.
Very funny.
Wow.
Very funny.
That was crazy.
All right. And last but not
That's
least,
from Tony B.
last but not least,
single
Coach K, how are
shaming.
you tonight?
I'm good.
No, it's not single shaming. Just the comment itself was funny.
All right. Hey, Coach K, how are you tonight, Shook?
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah, I'm
funny.
good.
You good? All right, man. So listen, guys, y'all see the topic tonight. The topic tonight is, can a woman truly have a platonic relationship with a man? And so I just want to start out by asking that question, just a yes or no, and we'll go into details in a little bit. But Shushu, can a woman have a platonic relationship with a man?
Yeah, she can.
Mm-hmm. Mandrell?
Hell no.
Yeah, they can.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Bennett?
Yeah, you gotta make this a binary choice, huh? Anecdotally, yes.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Beautifully animated.
It was in the context like it's possible.
Okay.
Yep.
JT?
A few of them can. Very, very few.
Sharice?
Very few.
Yes, we can. It's not an issue.
Ronan?
Hypothetically, yes.
Okay.
This is a yes or no question.
Yeah.
I am the single one.
No, but there's a pattern developing here.
You're right. We're working. We're getting there. Yep. I am the single one. What do you think?
I would say it has to be yes or no, and that's it, right?
Yes, and we're gonna get the details in a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right. Interesting. Coach K.
I'm gonna say no, especially on one side.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I want to start with the ladies because I seen that it's kind of split a little bit. We kind of split a little bit almost. When it comes to a platonic relationship, there are women out here. Let me give you a scenario. If there's a woman out here, you go to work every day, and you got a boyfriend, or you're married. Let's say you're married, and you go to work every day, and there's a dude there that you're really cool with, and y'all go have lunch, and then y'all go back to the office. Do you consider a platonic being just friends, or is the other stuff added as far as like going out to lunch? Going out laughing, having a good time after work, going to have drinks, things of that nature. Would you consider that a platonic relationship? Is it okay?
If you're single, yeah, it's okay.
But if you're married, you shouldn't be going out having lunch with your coworker.
Well, no, I guess because I got a guy friend that and like he's like really my friend. We've hung out and stuff like that, but like when he got married, like we distanced it, like stopped it, and like we don't communicate as often, just out of respect for his marriage. But yeah, you can.
So Shushu, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
Wait, because it's platonic on my end, but it's not platonic on his.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
He's working his way up to it.
Mandrell, we're gonna flip it for Mandrell. Mandrell, you pass by your wife's office building, and you see her and the young man having lunch together. Are you accepting that platonic relationship, or is that crossing the line in a platonic relationship?
Depends on who they are, who the guy is, and why they're meeting. You know what I'm saying?
They work together. They're on the same team at the job. And when lunchtime comes, he say, "Hey, let's go get something to eat." And they go get something to eat. And
No.
You don't accept that?
No.
Why?
Because that's too personal. You're getting too close. I mean, if you're gonna be married and have friends of the opposite sex, you have to keep them at arm's length at the minimum. That's just a guy you say you're friends, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, but that's just some guy you see at work.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When you look at it, that's what that's supposed to be. I'm your friend. Okay, your family members are your friends. If y'all have a close relationship. But any other dude, no. He's just a guy biding his time. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a friend because he would fuck you.
Okay. Yeah, man. Mandrell is in that thing tonight. So then we'll go to the young lady here, beautifully animated. Is it okay for you to have a platonic friend, a co-worker that you can go and have lunch with if you're married or in a relation or a serious relationship?
It's a yes if my husband knows about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's cool with it. Because, you know, if it's my husband, then he's got to be friends with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, my people. Because if he's not cool with that person, I can't do it.
Okay. Mr. Bennett, is it okay for your wife to go to work and basically have a work husband?
She's looking right at me right now.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Love it.
He's strong. He's strong.
If he's a heterosexual man, absolutely not.
And can you elaborate, Mr. Bennett? Why wouldn't you appreciate the fact that a man would be having lunch with your wife at work?
Because I'm a man myself. I'm a heterosexual one, and if anyone looks like my wife, I'd be concerned about that. Just the testosterone and the hormones of the male would be just too overpowering. Even if something doesn't happen, he's probably thinking about it every 10 minutes because that's what we do. So I would say no, that wouldn't happen. And you know, flip it to my end. I've never done that. I don't go to lunch with work mates and things like that. Now I've gone on group stuff. If we're a group together and we're all sitting at the table together, that's fine. But one-on-one, absolutely not. And I've seen a lot of that one-on-one stuff, and I'm just eavesdropping on it. I'm like, there's no reason why is she or he's telling that stuff about their spouse with that other person. That's none of their business. And so absolutely not. I don't even go there.
Now, is this how you really feel, or are you saying this because you're in the interrogation room, like Tommy B said? You saw that comment.
Okay, hold on. That's fine. Let's move. Let's get everybody in. So, Sharice, is it okay for you to, if you're in a serious relationship or you're married, do you feel it's okay that you would have a work husband, that you would have a guy that you go to lunch with, and y'all go to lunch every day, have a good time and laugh and kiki and talk about life and love?
For me, yes. Because for one, I'm just a friendly, cool person. And like I had said on the last time, like I was the only girl with 8 boys. So therefore, I don't know. I get along better with men. So 9
bet
times
you
out of
do.
10, just like now, I go to lunch with the guys at work. So, because the women, and I hate to say it, but I have nothing really to talk about because I talk about the sports and they don't talk about women in front of me. So I don't know when we're at lunch, but we talk about sports, the football, and stuff like that. So I really don't see a problem with it. And I've been in a relationship, and the person that I was with, they didn't have a problem with it because he knew me, like trusted me. Not to say he trusted the male, but he trusted me. So it was never an issue, ever.
It was. You just didn't know it.
Hold on. While she said that, she said it was never an issue. Are you and the young man still together?
Oh, we ain't together because of that.
Okay, let's move on.
Right. It was a problem. It was a problem. You just didn't know it.
JT, is it okay, JT, if your lovely young lady, the young lady that you with right now, she's beautiful. You know, she's at lunch. JT, you're like, hey baby, how's your day today? Oh, nothing, you know. Me and Lil Kev went out and had lunch today, and you know, on our lunch break and came back. What are your thoughts on what do you say to your woman? Do you trust her enough to allow little Kev to have lunch with her on or are you against that?
You know, it's funny you ask this question. I'm not standing for none of that shit. Ain't no work husband, work boyfriend, ain't none of that. He would get beat up. It's just you gonna lose your job. You gonna lose your job.
Right, and you got to spend some of our savings on bail money because they called the cops on me.
Yeah, I'm beating him up and whoever else try to break into it.
Right,
we all fighting.
So I'm beating everybody who's watching.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't like the guy. I don't know nothing about him. I'm just gonna do it because she just totally disrespected me. Work husband. I'm your work husband. Text me.
Amen. So let's get I am the single one in here. I'm interested to see what she had to say because she said no. I am the single one. Is it okay for you to be in a serious relationship? And is it okay for you to have a man at your job that you can laugh and kiki with and go and have a nice little sandwich with on lunch?
Sandwich.
I'm happy to be here, but I am so happy that I don't have that I don't have to like worry about this at all because of my lifestyle. But I would say the danger is in the attraction and the history. And I think usually there's more danger on the gentleman's side than for the woman. I think women are very more capable of keeping something platonic, but I think the danger is kind of on the male side.
No,
usually.
I am single.
Come on, Mandrell.
Yes.
Hold that thought, Mandrell. We're gonna dive into that super real quick.
Wait, black man. Black man, it seems like the men and the women are getting two different questions. Now, when you ask the men the question, it's work husband. And when you ask the women a question, it's just a dude.
Right. That's different.
That's a difference.
Very different. I agree.
I don't refer to any of my coworkers like that.
Okay,
like,
so okay. Well, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Ladies, for you guys, is it okay for you to have a friend at your job who is a heterosexual male that you go to lunch with? He's funny, he's entertaining, or you're funny and entertaining. You guys work on the same team together, and for lunch, he's like, "Hey, let's go get a sandwich. Let's go get something to eat." Is it okay for you to do that if you're married or in a serious relationship?
So what's the difference?
Is this my work? Is he trying to be my work husband, or is he just a dude that I work with?
He's just a dude on the team, so that's why I say it's okay.
It's still not okay.
If you going to lunch with him, that's your work husband.
Exactly.
The work husband. But you gotta say that. You gotta say that because the thing is, there is like me and Susan said, there's a difference. And I'm not gonna. If I'm married, I'm not gonna have no work husband.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
During my single time,
so
my time
if
is
you
being
pay
a
for your
single
lunch,
woman.
y'all go together. If he pay for your lunch, y'all married at work.
Well, no, everybody pays for their own lunch.
I still need a definition then. How are you and Shushu making this distinction between a work husband versus somebody who you go out with on a regular basis?
That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Bennett.
Okay, so
Well, he
I need
just said
some
if he paid for the
definition.
lunch, so therefore I'm paying for my lunch and he
Work
gonna pay
husband
for his
is a
own lunch.
closer relationship.
So you can
than
go out with him
any
every
other
day,
dude.
and as long as everyone pays for their own lunch, then that's not a work
but
husband.
if you're going out
That's
with him
right.
every day, that's a work husband.
Y'all go together.
Like, if
Yeah,
it's-
the everyday is a work
So again,
husband.
so define it. So once a
Just
week.
like a food
So
I
when
work
does it go from friend to husband?
Because if this is my coworker, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we may, work together on the team or whatever, but like, this is my coworker. Like, it's one thing if, all of us, I'm not going out one-on-one personally with lunches with him. You know what I'm saying? All of us might go out together as a group, as a team of coworkers together. Or if I say, I'm going to this restaurant, I'm going to get something from here, and he say, I was going to go there too. That's one thing we go, and then we come back together just to have like somebody to go, you know what I'm saying?
You put too
You
much
go in the
pressure.
same car.
It's but the distinction is we're not making room to be together single, like alone. To
You
one,
not.
to one another.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're not making that room.
That's the difference. Like I'm not referring to anybody like, oh, that's my work husband. No, he not. That's my
Right.
coworker. That's who he
Right.
is. I work
Yeah.
with.
Until he's more than
You know what
that.
I'm saying? So and that's where Beautiful Animated was talking about. Y'all got to make this distinction too, because it's one thing if like boundaries are necessary. You see what I'm saying? No, it's not okay. Now, if you talking about two people, like that's supposed to be your coworker, and y'all going out together every day, y'all going to lunch together, just y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going out for drinks after work, just y'all. No, that's not okay. And it is very naive to be like, oh yeah, I got a boyfriend, I got a husband, but I'm just going out with my friend, my coworker, my work husband. No. Yes, that is very naive, which is what y'all was trying to allude to on the low, which I was all y'all up there on that top row smirking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all was trying
I
to
didn't smirk.
y'all were trying to be slick with it. Like, yeah, you got to be real clear. Real clear.
Right.
If I'm in a relationship, I'm married, I'm with a man, like there is no reason whatsoever for me to be out here hanging out with another dude. Like it's just us all the time by
That's what I'm trying to
ourselves.
say.
No.
That's what we're trying to say.
No,
Well,
but you didn't say it.
You should have
I
said it.
said your husband to get beat up.
See, you should have said it. Should have said it. You should.
It was said.
Hold on,
Work
let's
husband,
get rolling.
y'all let
work
that
husband
smirking.
was used for
Yeah.
the men in contrast to your wives. But when the question was asked to the ladies, it was a male coworker that you hang with. And
But here's the thing, Beautiful Animated. Here's because you're speeding us up here. The point is there is no difference. You're not going to
Then
lunch
ask
with
the
another
same
dude.
question.
No, stop. Different question, same question. There is no difference. The point is,
there is a difference.
you're not. No. The point is, my lady ain't going out to lunch with no other dude by herself. I know what my lady. Hold up. I know what my lady
No
looks
one?
like. Unless it's on a business meeting or something like that, that's understandable. Cool. But no, you're not. The problem is not who's spending what money on the check. The problem is the fact you guys are spending time together like that. That's the danger.
The type of relationship.
That's
you have.
no. Type,
What if it's
no,
like
no,
networking?
that's different. But that's business.
But
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stop you from doing that.
But right,
But
but if you call your lady and say, "Hey, babe, you did say you was going out tonight. Who all there? Oh, just me and Kevin."
That's a problem.
Kevin
There's
gets
a
beat
problem.
up.
Yeah.
And if
There's
I
a
get beat
problem.
up, it's over.
And the thing is,
Together.
Coach K, I've said this
Mhm.
several times on these panels. Men see the way men think is different. Like if a man cares about you, he's thinking in ways of this is why I get called negative a lot. I'm thinking of like whatever you're gonna do. I'm thinking of what's the danger there.
Right.
Okay, what are the possibilities and probabilities of you being harmed depending on what you do? I'm thinking of your in terms of your safety. Women don't think about this.
What that is men don't believe that women can keep their legs closed. So like the
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Sex to me.
That's not it. Here's the thing: we know men because we are men. We know how men think, and we
Like
know
the
how
harm
these
in
guys.
that way.
Yeah, the harm in every way. You know what I'm saying? This is why you don't go out with your girls and accept a drink from a guy. You want your drink. This is why you don't do that. If you ask your husband today, he'd tell you, no, don't do that. Because he knows like if you set the drink for that guy, you say, oh no, we can't talk. I'm married. You don't know what this guy's gonna do when you got in the parking lot. He might slap you over the head. I bought you that drink, bitch. Now give me what you owe me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? People are crazy.
Yeah.
Do you
People are crazy.
For sure.
Yep.
But do you trust your woman in a way like I know like your background is like combat oriented, tactical, whatever, and she will probably know some of that. She may even carry. I know some people that will. Do you trust her to keep her head on a swivel, to know her surroundings, not to take, like they're not going to an alcoholic, like, or a place that has alcohol, you know what I mean? So like,
well, here's the thing. I'm thinking in terms of mitigation before causation.
Yeah, he's
don't even get in that situation in the first place.
So rapper and bubble wrap.
Yeah, do not even get in that situation in the first place. I'm not there to protect you. So you are to take no chances.
And this is
no unnecessary risk.
No guy.
No unnecessary risk. I mean, you can have your friends talk on the phone or whatever, but
no gentleman friends and no gentleman colleagues. She can never be alone with another male who is not you. Is that what you're saying? That's not her family.
I'm not saying that. There are circumstances where she's going to have to be. So for me to ask for that is unrealistic and ridiculous, if I do say so. But my thing is like the whole thing about going out on lunch or brunch with a guy by yourself, and he's just a friend or a work husband. It's more than that. For the guy, even if it's not for you, he's plotting.
Yeah,
he's waiting
for her to come to work and like this. What's wrong? He just don't understand me. He don't listen to me.
Right. He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you. He's
the line there for sure.
It's not even lunch either. I mean, those cigarette breaks. I don't know if anyone here smokes, but if like if your office place has like a smoking lounge or smoking area, and they're going out 2 or 3 times a day for that 15, 20-minute break, and it's like the same thing. They're sharing stuff that they don't need to be sharing. That's
some BS, by the way.
Then it's invariable. That's going to happen.
I should get a snack break if I don't get I'll smoke, so I should get a snack break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So how would they use it? I'm saying it's not just going to lunch. The fact that you're playing, a smoking area out in the parking lot somewhere, and you're seeing the same people congregating every day, lighting up 2 or 3 times a day. It just
and the thing is, hold on,
Mandrell, we got to find out super chat. Information Man is in the building tonight. Much respect to my brother in panel. Thank you so much, Information Man. I appreciate you. We're gonna take a small break here and give Information Man saying, girl.
Somewhere in the middle, I think I lied a little. I said if we took it there, I wasn't gonna change, but that went out the window. Yeah. Put my mind at ease, trickled up my spine. Oh, you look so pretty, please. Every single night, I need your hands on me. When your kisses climb, oh, you give me sweet relief. Make me feel so pretty. Would you help me out, please?
She said, "Put your hands on me."
Here's the thing. Here's the disconnect. Here's the disconnect.
That was enjoyable, by the way.
It was.
Yeah, that was
very much so.
nice. I'm back here like,
usually I buckle up. I'm like, oh shit, what are we gonna get?
Here's the disconnect that I see, not necessarily in all the women on this panel, but in women in general. Okay, women don't think in terms of like danger. Like you almost have no concept of danger at all, and that's what men do. We protect you even from yourself. You see no harm in what you're doing because you mean no harm in it. We know that God means harm in it because we know men. We know men. We are men. So our job is to protect you even from yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it really has nothing to do with us. The thing is, it has nothing to do with us trusting you. We trust you. We just don't trust him.
Exactly.
And I've heard this whole argument. Well, don't you? You should. If you trust me, you should trust that I know what I'm doing. You out of your mind. I'm not going to allow you to put yourself in a situation where you can compromise yourself. I'm not even going to let that be possible. Now you can go off and do it on your own and do what you want. Then we'll have that discussion. You're not gonna like that one. But I'm just saying, of course, like I am the single one. That's what this is about. It's about protection. I have to protect not only you, but our relationship as well. Just like you have to protect our relationship.
But
she'll
protect the relationship as well. You're in the relationship with her.
Yes, but that guy, I have to protect, because the more time you spend with someone, feelings can develop. Whether you realize it or not. Before you know it, they snuck up on you. And then now you with someone, before you know it, you broke up with your boyfriend or husband for this new guy who's probably not going to treat you as well as the guy you got.
No, he going to get it and go.
Yeah. And then you're left with nothing.
It'll be an HR issue.
That's her fault, though, at that point. Like, bye.
You should have listened to your dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but the dude's better off without her.
We got some time invested. Damn the buy. I'm a exit on point. She gonna hit a raft. I'm not gonna be sitting there and your ass is while I'm trying to build this damn relationship. You sabotaging it. Let me tell you something. You sabotage my damn relationship. I'm gonna sabotage your ass. I just lighten it up. Lighten it up.
Clip it, black man. Clip that.
I got it.
Okay.
So Ronan been real quiet over here. So Ronan, what are your thoughts, man? If it was your girl, is it okay for her to be out and have dinner or lunch with a young man that she works with?
Well, I give people enough rope to redeem or hang themselves. So we talk about patterns. I pay attention to how certain things, attention to detail.
Yeah.
So in group settings, that's cool because I'm in group settings.
Right, exactly.
Now the thing is the whole one-on-one conversation where I got a work husband. I don't know. I'm a little bit set up a little bit different. So with that goofiness, I'm not feeling that. But when it comes to like certain patterns and certain things are not, running a line, yeah, it's gonna get my attention. And I'm gonna have some questions. But like I said, I don't like to micromanage because I hate micromanagement myself.
Right.
And Mandrell.
You gotta be so violent with a knife. Though.
No, he ain't got no knife. I showed him a knife last night. He saw a knife. When he saw that picture. That's a knife. Well, and to I am the single one. That's what I'm talking about. If you're out with a group of friends and the guy just happens to be there, okay, cool. You're out with friends. So what? But it's the one-on-one stuff I'm talking about. Yeah. Then that has to be all business because
But for some people,
you gotta be careful with
danger.
that too, Mandrell. They slick with that shit.
Yeah, see, the thing is, you think that
5 consecutive days,
right? And the thing is, she says for some people there's no danger. The thing is, you think that, think that, and you trust you, and I trust you. That other guy, guaranteed, his mind is on something else.
And guess what else, Mandrell? When she get to work in the morning after you done pissed off, and she get to work in the morning, he gonna be sitting there waiting on her just like this.
Mm-hmm. Because the thing is, I'm the single one. Yeah,
AKA
like I said,
yeah.
This is something that like we know. If that guy respected you, and if he was not up to any good, he himself would not ask you out to lunch one-on-one, knowing that you're in a relationship or you're married.
Oh, disrespectful bastard!
If he knows that, I actually agree with. If he knows that she's in a committed relationship or married, he wouldn't kind of cross that. He would find it inappropriate to some extent. That I agree with.
So that's how you know that guy's up to no good. That's how we know he's even taking part in it in the first place,
man.
So it's like, nah, bro, you up to something.
But okay, Mandrell, I have a question. So say that he's your husband, right? And
I'm not gay, so
no. I'm sorry.
Really, Mandrell?
She said it, not me. Why you looking at me?
My question is,
how they can kiss my delicious ass is what they can do.
So what if your coworker knows your husband and still's like, well, hey, let's just go have lunch. Like, what if he cool with your husband? Are you saying that the man he still has all?
Here's the thing. That's an asshole whooping.
Go ahead.
Isn't there an 80s song or something? My best friend's
the
girl
thing
or
is-
some shit?
No,
Yep.
then he gets an ass whooping.
Exactly. Good- yeah,
Well,
good
because
job, Coach
you
Shay.
know better. If you know me and you cool with me, you know better. You get fucked up.
And you might
Okay.
get jumped. You might get jumped.
No. Anything anything that fun, I'd rather do it myself. So yeah, that's worse for him. I'm telling you, because I know your husband. We're all friends. No, then you know better. You know better than to do that, and that's why you get the ass whooping, because you know better. Ronan.
No, I get what you're saying. That's where five knuckle fellowship comes into play. But
exactly.
But that whole situation where, again, so I pay attention to body language and certain things. So, yeah, if he knows that y'all together, then that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's an ass whooping.
But in general, it's like, again, what I've learned is like I've been the work husband before and tiptoe between lunch and do some things. So that's why I'm mindful of certain things.
Like, I wore that uniform before. I know what they do when they put that shit on.
But the thing is, when it comes down to it, like, I think if you sit there and try to lock somebody up, they're going to do their best to break free. So, like I said, I give you enough rope to redeem or hang yourself. Now, what you do with that rope, that is your business. When I kick away the chair, it's going to be eventful.
Right. So the thing is, that's my stance on it. I'll tell you, that's my stance on it. Like, but I'm with him. You do what you want. If I let you know how I feel about that and what I think about it and why, you still choose to do it anyway, then there are going to be consequences over here. There's only so much there's only so many times I'm going to tell you, no, I don't do that. I don't like it. Here's why. No, that's dangerous. You don't want to do that. Here's why. If you're just going to do what you want to do anyway, regardless of what I say or think, then we don't need to be together. I'm not going to hit you or yell and scream at you and all that bullshit. I don't have time for that. I'm just going to go leave. I'm just going to leave.
You beat the work husband up. Shit, get the point.
I mean, yeah, I'll beat the work husband up. All the aggression coming out on him. I'm going to turn his face into hamburger meat. But you, no problem. I won't even raise my voice. You know what I'm saying?
What about the females? Would you do that to the girl, like the work wife?
No, I wouldn't have a work wife.
No, not you, silly. The females on the panel, like if their guy had a work or something happened, would you like want to beat her up? Or would you just take it out on your like dude?
I hope you can beat her ass.
I'm very peaceful. I don't advocate any kind of violence at all.
Or confrontation. We'll just say like you confront her.
No domestic violence whatsoever.
I'm
go.
going to attempt to walk away. Hopefully, she doesn't follow me and start no shit.
You can't walk that fast.
Yeah, because beautifully animated. Imagine that if I'm married and you and I went to lunch and my wife don't know nothing about you, and I took you we're at lunch. I'm like, come on, let's go to lunch, and you sitting up there at lunch, and you up there eating your spaghetti, and I'm your shit, and my wife walk in. What the fuck going on here? Because that's what the women going to do. They're not going to, the women are going to know, they're going to think immediately that you're cheating. They're not going to think about no friend. They're not going to think about nothing. They're going to say, oh, you cheating on me. And it's going to be a whole nother thing. With men, I'm telling you, can't play with men, not in 2022. In 1965, it was different because 1965, it was different. But 2022, you can't play with these guys. If a guy walk up on this girl sitting at the table with another guy, he don't care if they're doing Bible study. It's over. It's over. It's gonna be Genesis to Revelation real quick.
I kind of understand where you guys are coming from, but I still feel like do certain relationships get to a level of trust where you don't need these hard and fast rules, where people can make decisions as individuals who are responsible, who have committed to the relationship. Like if
let's talk about it. Let's talk about trust.
It's all gonna fall apart.
Right. Let's talk about trust. So you brought that up. So I want to deal with that perspective for a second. So guys, does it say for the fellas? We'll start with the fellas first. Does it say that you don't trust your woman if she's out having lunch with a guy? Does it say something about you being insecure?
No.
If is that something that you do? Is that an insecurity that men deal with?
No. Mandrell already said it. It's about not putting yourself in a position where you can be in a vulnerable position. It's just that simple.
Right.
It's mitigation. That's all it is. It's mitigation. So
I mean, the thing is, if you didn't trust that person, you wouldn't be with them. I doubt it. Like,
we ain't talking about trust. We talking about
the question was right. If they're with this person, does it make you not trust your person and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like you said, what Mandrell said, it has nothing to do with trusting your person. It's about the other person and their motives and stuff like that. So that's why I said, if you're with that person, most likely you trust them. I don't see nobody up here who I believe would be with a person that they didn't trust.
I was before I got wise. Before I was wise, it was something different.
I'm talking about the person you are now.
On the other hand, though, what if
I was in a toxic relationship before? Quit playing.
I believe you, but I'm talking about right now the energy that I get from everybody and from what I've seen of everybody here. I don't think you'll be with a person you don't trust.
But again, it's not about trusting.
Hang on, I think trust comes at the end, because really with men, loyalty and respect trump almost everything. You know what I mean?
True.
How trust is built is on your level of loyalty and respect. So if you're with me, say if I didn't want that to happen, or if I didn't approve of you going out with a lunch husband or friend or whatever, if that was something that you knew would bother me, the fact that you go and do it, I may take that as a sign of disloyalty.
Yeah.
And therefore my trust is broken. So trust is something that, you build that over time, and trust is easily broken. But forget all that. So it's not even so much about whether or not you're going out and something happened. If it's something that and again, it can go the other way. If it's something that my wife wouldn't approve of, even though I know I'm, in my mind, I'm not looking to do anything with this woman or what have you. It's not even going there. The fact that she says, look, I don't approve of it, or I don't like it, then it stops at that point. Like I don't have any other comeback for that. It's like, I want to please my wife, and certainly I want her, respect. And then, because what you also don't want happening is, even if you might be out, it can be totally platonic. Somebody could go out there and see, I saw your husband with so-and-so and such and such or whatever. And that stuff gets back. And then you're like, you having to explain stuff. So even just the appearance of something that might be improper, I just avoid. I just stay away from that. But before you even get to the trust thing, you got to deal with the loyalty thing. And if that's something that may be triggering to your partner, then just stay away from it. It's that simple for me.
Well, that's why I said it would have to be agreed upon by my spouse, whatever, and that my spouse would have to know that person, because the thing is, you all might pick up on something that I don't see, and be like, I don't like this dude, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not comfortable with him being around you like that and all that stuff, and then I would have to respect that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not getting into it over with my dude over some dude who don't matter.
Hold on just a second, because I know my perspective is going to be harsh, but I know somebody else's that will be harsh, more harsh than me. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to back out for a little bit. I'm going to bring in a host tonight that's going to do a host for a little while and going to give his perspective on if his woman can go have lunch at a restaurant, because if she's at the restaurant with a man, he definitely going to leave her there with him. So, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the new podcast himself, The Basement, is in the building tonight. Let's give it up. Now, you come up here, the ladies up here, we're talking about women that have work husbands, or a male guy at their job that's who their friend they want to go have lunch with. I'm going to bring up the host of tonight. I'm going to bring him in right now, let him speak his piece. Ladies and gentlemen, from The Basement, give it up for yours truly. Hank is in the building.
Big bad Hank.
Hank 75.
What's up?
What's going on, good people? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, Hank?
Hey.
I'm a little bit disturbed by what I'm hearing. I can tell you that much. God damn. Is that what we're doing now? Beautiful animated. We going to lunch with another man, and we together.
Did I not say if my
That
dude
shit
is
sounded
not cool with
intimidating,
it?
don't it? She like, oh shit.
Did,
What had happened
did
was
I not say if
No,
my
hell
dude
no.
isn't cool with it, that I'm not doing it? Like,
Yeah, well, I'm telling you right now, I'm not cool with it. I'm telling you right off bat, we're not
if
cool
you
with
my
that type of
man,
thing.
then cool.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. I'm your man. I'm not cool with it.
Okay.
So we're not gonna do that. Don't do it again.
Like I
Don't
said,
let me hear about it. It won't
I'm
be
not
an
getting
I don't want
into
to talk. I
it
don't care.
with
I don't
my
care.
dude
You
over
come on
some dude
But
who's
we had
not my
about
dude.
you had about 3 co-workers with us. That's bullshit. That same dude you went out before is there. That's a problem for me. That's a problem for me because now I feel like you use your friends as a cover up. We're not doing no cover up shit. No, we're not doing that. Then sliding out the back. He's not bending your ass over in the bathroom and knock you off in the stall. We're not doing that.
Wow, that escalated. Mr. Hink.
It happens.
So your
President.
wife's girlfriend can
That's what
essentially
happens.
I know somebody's talking. I just can't see it.
That's what did.
It's been approximately 2 million, 2.4 million things that like that just happened today. Just 2.4.
I have a single one. What question did you have for Hank?
I was gonna say, so your wife or girlfriend can never essentially, because it makes sense, but it's also extreme, especially if someone is a wife, which means that you're going to be together basically forever. So at no time for the rest of her life can she ever have lunch with a man. And also, because my point is that aside from danger, which I think there's certainly less danger with a colleague than with, a random. But aside from danger,
in a public place, let's say.
But why would you need to have a lunch?
We're talking about
man?
lunch.
Why?
We're talking about a restaurant.
But why? Why would you need to do that? Why would you need to have one-on-one lunch with a man?
He's talking about the chopping board for now.
That you have no relations to other than just a co-worker or friend. Why would you need
Perhaps
to do that?
they're having a conversation about something. They like to continue the conversation. It's time for lunch. Okay, we're going to lunch. And then the woman that you're selecting, I feel like there should be some element. I asked about trust, but faith in her decision making, right?
No, if you're doing that, I don't have no faith in your decision making.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I wouldn't want my man doing that, though. I can say that, though.
Let me say this, guys. If y'all go to y'all company cafeteria, some companies have cafeteria, and y'all do that. Okay, I don't have that would be okay.
What about you, Mandrell?
Okay.
But you initially leave work, go out to lunch with your co-worker. No, I'm not good with that.
Coach.
After work, doing work. No, we're not doing that, man. We're not doing that. Because now I got a question.
Ever for the rest of her life?
Yes. Why would you need to, though?
Because you trust her.
I don't trust you to do that. I don't trust your decision making.
I don't trust the other guy, I will
Then
say.
you don't trust the person you with.
Yeah, I don't trust the other guy.
I'm not going to worry about the guy because the guy's going to do what the guy's supposed to do. He's going to see if there's a crack in the armor. I expect him to do that. But you're supposed to be with me.
And there's a ton of...
Are you acting like this?
And there are a lot of women who will not be... who they don't want to say, like, they don't want to hurt feelings. They don't want to, like, say... Sorry, I heard echo. They don't want to say no. They don't want to see the signs and admit that they see the signs and put their foot down because, we're all people pleasers at some, one form or another. But especially that's dangerous when it comes to females. So I could totally see a guy taking advantage of that.
I'm sure you're not going to be honest and tell your husband what you did. You probably say, I just went to lunch with co-workers.
It's going to come out.
But you're not going to sit there and say, this man had a slump.
Real quick, shout out to...
with some co-workers.
Shout out to Security Boss.
You're not going to be honest. You're not going to tell me.
Security Boss, we're trying. We're doing the best we can by keeping it tactful.
Hold up. Let her do this.
Shout out to Security Boss for the $10. Gentlemen, help the ladies understand the male mind.
Trying
to.
Girl is on fire.
Do you does it sound to you extreme? Do you as men? Okay, so for the top row, you're
Wait,
committing.
this
if
is
you're married.
the Grammy winner. Award-winning beauty queen.
Beautiful selection earlier too. Man.
Okay, so that's a Halloween costume if I've ever seen one. Okay, continue. Sorry, Hink and the other men. Sorry.
I can't do that one.
Or and I'm the single one. Continue, or whoever wants to go.
Well, what I was saying was you're not going to be honest with your husband and tell him that you went out with some guy. You're not going to do that because you know what the outcome's going to be if he found out that was the case. Now
if
going.
He's my husband, and I know him. Then we're going to have open conversation, and I probably told him about my coworker and be like, "Oh, me and Johnny went to lunch today, and guess what happened?" He'd be like, "You and Johnny went to lunch?" "Yeah, we went to the nice little bistro, down the street from the job." "Oh, okay." Something might go back and forth, but because he trusts me, I'm his wife. It's gonna be that's it.
No. Let me tell you what's happening. In the back of his mind, he said, "You lying motherfucker." You lying, she lied to me, and now I can't trust her ass. So now he gonna put a monitor in your on your phone. He gonna download the app. He gonna put a tracker in your car
under your skin.
And if he can, he gonna probably put a camera in there so he record what you're doing.
It's Mandrell, probably.
You talking about he trust? No, he don't. Because every day you walk out, he's wondering when the change gonna come. All of a sudden you dress more nicer. Now you got the whole lipstick on, the red lipstick. Oh, now you ain't wearing your stockings no more. You won't show a little skin.
You're creating this story.
No,
You're creating
this.
You are
creating. How am I creating something? I'm telling you what a man gonna think. He'll sit back and watch you do.
That's true.
He's gonna watch for them.
Okay, that's how you're gonna think. Got it.
You're gonna go from flats to 3-inch heels.
Can we get a consensus? All the men on the panel.
Now all of a sudden you went on doing overtime and staying over just a little bit to get that paperwork done.
Are all the men on the panel? Would you agree with what Hink is saying?
Yeah, hell yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
Mandrell, Ronan.
I say the biggest part of protection is prevention.
Yeah.
We keep talking about mitigation. Y'all talking about trust. We already told you, now, if you fight against it, if we tell you what it is that we not down with, and you go out there and you do it anyway, guess what? Mr. Bennett just said it, Hink just said it, Mandrell just said it. We can't trust you now because your integrity has been compromised. So, now what?
Because the illusion of the truth is still alive.
Houston,
you have a problem. After the first lunch event, the trust, or is this after like, oh, I sat here and told you I didn't want you to do that, and then you did it again? Is that
you did it anyway? So I'm hoping you have been having those conversations before you guys decide to get serious with one another. So if you're talking to one of these dudes up here and we're like, nah, we don't go for that, you going out to lunch with somebody or whatever. If that's not how we like to roll, then you are causing something from jump. So it's not just the second time or whatever. We told you up front, how we feel about that kind of stuff. That's why those conversations are important at the beginning of a relationship, not when you get so emotionally attached to it.
So I told the whole thing about patterns. You start moving different, speaking different. Okay. I told you, give enough rope to hang yourself. So it ain't just him. You out there tiptoeing around and doing extra stuff. You just buried yourself.
So it's not like it's not common.
It's the thing is, I hate gray area. It's either a yes or no. All this, it was a leap year. He was going through something. Get his ass to the bar and go the fuck home. That's his business. But all this,
I'm gonna tell you the occupation where I'm just a no-go at. If your ass work in a fucking plant, you ain't talking to nobody.
Hey, I worked at Ford Motor Company. It goes down.
No go. There's no all them damn work husbands that's going on in the plant.
corporate is full of it, bro. I don't know about the plant.
Law enforcement.
The plant, it goes the fuck down.
You be there wearing your, like was said earlier, you wearing your best self in that corporate setting. So both of y'all looking at your best and whatnot. You come home, you take all that stuff off. A lot of them do. You know, you're not trying to, you know, dress up for your significant other when you get home. So all that time, and God forbid if they're sitting right across or right next to each other in the next cubicle, and so they chit chatting all day long, and then you go into lunch after that. So again, you're just opening yourself up for just conversations that do not need to be had.
And that's why I say I don't stress myself for the micromanagement, because again, like I say, like if you're out there doing text and all that stuff, when you get cocky, you get sloppy, both male and female. But when you run around here playing around doing extra stuff, you start slipping up.
Yeah, I'm a terrible micromanager. I ain't gonna even lie.
I hate micromanagement with a passion, but like I said, if I see something crazy, I'm gonna bring it up, and you might act right for a little while, but then you start doing it again. Okay.
What? Oh, go ahead. I'm the single one.
So are these? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, all I was gonna say is when I put myself in.
So for the
Oh,
gentleman,
she's laughing. Go ahead. I'm going on mute.
Y'all got it.
So for the gentlemen who are married or engaged, committed, would you are the rules the same for you as the man, or these are rules that apply for the women that you're with?
For me, it's the rule. Like I said earlier, I don't do it. I don't go out with, I don't no one-on-one time or whatever. If I see you in the cafeteria, I may say hi and bye. That's it. But we're not. No, I don't go out.
I'm not going to put on something that I wouldn't apply to myself. So no.
Quick shout out to Sir Hale Speaks Network for the super chat. We got something for you.
Cause all my life you have been faithful. Come on, get track. And all my life you have been so good. Every breath that I am I'm gonna see everything
Do you see why I don't take that junk seriously? Where's the single one? She bounced out.
She fell out with the spirit.
No. Here she comes.
Here she comes.
But real quick, we got another.
Say something kind.
No stupid chat.
Here I am.
Real quick,
Okay.
Shout out to DL Saint in the building. He says this seems to be a big reason relationships aren't working today. Bottom 80% men are okay with their women entertaining other men. Top 20% of men will move on. Great topic, brother, black man.
Girl, we've been together such a long, long time. And when you're near me, my heart does shine. So I got to ask before we start. It's a question straight from my heart. Can I see one today? Oh, girl, just give me one today. Ooh. I just want to see one of your titties, girl.
The first time I ever heard that was on this channel. I swear.
Can I see one today?
I mean, is that supposed to be like Elder Barge or something? Is that who it's supposed to be?
He was playing Elder Barge. Yep.
Probably, yeah.
On Soul Train.
One titty.
Oh,
hey, In Living Color was a classic, man. They could never show that in 2022.
No, they couldn't.
See one.
Hey, check out what Luke Casely just says. Remember, my parents made it a point to never. Yeah, he did. He wouldn't be he wouldn't even be in the same room with another woman. My thing is this for fellas, like Hink's slogan is black men protect yourself at all times.
Of course.
And in this Me Too era, black men cannot afford to be in a room with a woman by themselves, especially if you're in a relationship. No, fuck that. People are gonna take a woman's word for it.
No, I'm glad you said that, man. Because like when I was working at Ford, I got falsely accused of sexual harassment. I didn't even do anything. So she made it a point because when I went to HR, they let it be known I was the 7th guy. She did that too, and they did not discipline her for that. So that let me know I had to get up and get out of there. I'm like, no, I'm good. So that's why I don't believe in the whole work-wife situation. Yeah, I didn't hooked up at work, but the thing is, it can easily get chaotic. At any point in time. Like if that person feels spiteful, vindictive, they will come get you. They will send them people after you, or even set you up to get, as a means of revenge. So when it comes to that, I don't shit where I eat.
Me neither. I got
say that's where I met my wife, but yeah. But I don't know if in 2022, I don't know if I'd do it today, but that's how I met my wife was at work.
Right. And I am the single one. That's really what this is about. It's about protecting you, protecting our relationship. Because at any given time, you might have known that guy 10, 15 years. He might have been the nicest guy in the world. But at any given time, this guy can get chaotic. You don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on. And as your significant other, it would be my job to protect you from such would-be threats. It's my duty and my job to do so. And like I said before, it's unrealistic to ask you, no, never in your whole life are you ever. Come on now. Let's be reasonable. Let's be realistic. That ain't happening. But at the same time, mitigating risk, huh?
Did you say reasonable? Did you say reasonable?
Yeah, I did. Did I fuck up?
No, that's great.
Did I fuck up? I don't know what. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know.
Shout out to the girl that he has on his bike going on.
I don't know. She said, "Did you say reasonable?" Yeah, I did. But what's next? No, but that's what it is. Women mistaking it, like some women mistaken for being controlling, and or not trusting the woman. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's that we see threats that you all don't see. You guys go in and this guy's just a friend or whatever, but it's like I said before, if he respected you or your relationship, or if he was not up to no good, the fact that he knows you're in a relationship, he never would be out to lunch with you one-on-one in the first place.
I've seen women do that too to guys that have girlfriends, and they'll just go and do that. And I'm like I'm judging her because I'm like, come on, like, yeah, he should know too, but at the same time, like, what are you doing? He's in a relationship, you're not.
Oh,
like, get out of here.
She's going to get that penis though.
That beefcake.
No doubt. And she's up
front.
She's
going to get that beefcake.
It's a whole different thing when you're talking about women doing it. If she around the guy like that, she's up front. He already know when she already know.
You know what's
opportunity. That's it. She's getting penis.
Yes, you know that chick gonna be eating for dessert.
My biggest thing is why as women and then men going on a lunch gathering, because it's not a date obviously, but going out to lunch or whatever it is with this person, for those who think it's okay, whatever, why? Like, what would the purpose be? Does anyone think it's okay? Oh no. I can't.
That's him right there.
I am a single one.
But you have a significant other in this hypothetical.
Mm-hmm. What would be the purpose? I am a single one. Yeah.
I've had business lunches one-on-one.
Those are business lunches.
Not business.
I used to be in a relationship.
No,
I was
not business.
Single one.
Can you specify what kind of business this
right,
lunch is?
But again, those are business lunches. Those don't count. You gotta do business.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like never.
No, you have to do business. That doesn't count. I understand that. Go.
Networking
man,
earlier.
I don't understand that either.
Wait, what about
networking?
Oh, I'm sure.
Really?
Let me ask you this: why do we need to have lunch to talk business?
I will say,
to me, lunch is distracting. If we're gonna meet, we're gonna go in the conference room.
I used to work at a brunch place, and there were so many business meetings and so many business meetings with just a woman and a man, but usually it'd be like one woman and maybe like a group of men sometimes, because they were usually like corporate, like they wear suits and stuff, and it happened all the time.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's normal affairs of doing
They
business.
didn't act flirty though.
Yeah, if she's just a regular entrepreneur, no particular entrepreneur, there's no business meetings. There's no business meetings.
Right. Like you're so
What I'm trying to figure out is, what is your coworkers going to say when they walk in these restaurants and see you two together? You don't think rumors going to get started? You don't think conversations going to be had?
That is
and
a good
guess
point.
what? Let me tell you this: one of them women at your workplace is going to probably already be lusting after your man, because you might have sit there and talk, because you know how some of y'all ladies love to talk and say some shit you probably shouldn't have said.
Girl, he put it down on me.
And how good he was, how he provides and take care of you, and all of a sudden they see you out there with another man. Oh, now they see a crack in the armor. I'm gonna tell him what's going on, so maybe I can have an end.
Yep. Guys, for the guys,
I'm a good woman because I told on your woman.
Okay, guys who've had just female friends, in whenever in the past, and you didn't have any emotional feelings toward her, would you can you say that you, if given like the opportunity or if it was possible, would you have had some type of relations sexually?
I did do that.
If I'm in a relationship,
no, but like, would you think about that? Because like, I think for girls, it's
am I in a relationship or I'm not in a relationship?
I don't think it matters. I'm more so thinking about like, okay, well, hear me out real quick. So when I think for girls, like when we think about a guy that we're not interested in, we don't even think about him like that either.
Yeah,
like sexually or like his body or anything. That's what I'm. That's what I'm asking.
Relationship or not?
We do
both ways. But just like even thinking about it,
I'm not putting myself in in that predicament. What are we doing? I'm not about to do no shit like that.
No, she's saying, is there a woman out there like you have no attraction to her at all whatsoever?
Yeah, like you're literally just like friends. Like that's it.
They're very.
There's just no attraction. She's just a woman, like.
But I'm saying, but it's not even an attraction thing. I mean, with guys, half of it is just testosterone. If we're amped up enough, it could be a tree.
Seriously,
that's half of it right there. If you're attractive, that's like a bonus.
Right,
but
and the thing is, it's just like we men try to tell women all the time, Mr. Bennett. Like, there is a big difference between men and women. Our shit is chemical. Our shit is chemical. Like there's some times where you don't have to look like it. That's why I say that's why it seems like sometimes I got you. I'll get you in a second. Okay. That's why it seems like guys will stick their wang in anything, because depending on how amped up a man is, he just might.
Well, listen. Okay, pause it right there, Mandrell. With that point y'all just made, is it unreasonable for women to have a guard up around all men then? Because if your testosterone is at that level, is it unreasonable for a woman to be on guard and guarded around all men?
Well, here's the answer.
No. Think about. Hold on. Shut up, Mandrell. Shut up for a second. Think about what y'all just said.
Yeah, I am.
When a man is amped up to that point, he will sleep with damn near a tree.
You should.
So if that's the point, then is it unreasonable for a woman to be guarded around all men?
It's not unreasonable.
When she's single,
that's not unreasonable.
Me too guarded. If you're talking me too guarded, if you're saying me too guarded, that's not guarded. Your ass is on some bullshit. But
okay, not like that. I don't think.
So if you're trying to mitigate, all we keep saying is to mitigate. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to be out there and saying that it's harassment or whatever it is. Because let me tell you something. This is real life. You know how many women that have to file harassment charges on a guy and didn't think that once they tell their husband they have to put a harassment charge on that other guy, now they got to explain every fucking thing. And when they explain that shit to their husband, they be like, yeah, we was going out. Yeah, we was common. The guy felt so common with you where he started taking liberties. He started talking to you all kind of ways because it's something you did to allow that man and to give that man the okay where he can say what the fuck he want to say. Now he want to take the liberties of doing what the fuck he want to do to you because you were so fucking friendly to him. And when you tell your husband that you had to file a goddamn harassment charge against him and your husband find out the whole damn story, that's going to be the end of your marriage also.
Pause for a second.
He don't want to hear that shit.
Wait a second. The reason I'm asking this question, and that is a very good point, and that should be a show, honestly, at some point, literally, because I think this topic is very important, and it's really it's interesting for me to hear this, like as a woman, but I also think for thinking of the audience and everyone listening, is like getting like a perspective into like the man or you guys, your mind, like how you see or like what that attraction or, you know, not even the attraction, the testosterone, whatever, just so that we can keep that in mind. So when a female is like, I was just being nice, it's like, you also got to like be honest here and realize like what's going on. Now that doesn't mean, ladies and everyone else, that guys don't have control over themselves, right? But at the same time, it's just good awareness to bring up for everyone involved. I have my man. We're good. I trust him. He trusts me. We've never had a problem, actually. But I still think this is a very good discussion, you know?
Right. But also, I think it's good for even dating in that for women, I think that's why you need to be intentional in if you take an offer for a man, don't play with that. You know what I mean? Like you go out, but you have no intention of getting with him. We've heard that in the past also. It's like, you know, you will play that along just to get the free meals or whatever, where he might be thinking about something else. So again, I think you need to be very intentional about if you're interested in a man, say that you're interested. But if you're not interested, then you say no thank you and just keep it moving. But a lot of ladies don't do that either.
Well, when you say a lot of ladies don't do that either, it's just that like, okay, yeah, I want to go out, but do I want to sleep with you? No, I just want to go out.
No, sorry, that comment was random as hell. I was distracted.
What? That's my boy Dirty Folks, man.
I heard it from a friend.
You said you want to go out with a man just even though you're married?
No. He was like, even when you're dating, you know, Mr. Bennett was saying that that's even when you're dating and you know that he probably have intentions, you need to get that from the jump. But I'm like, sometimes, you know, people don't want to come off of that from the jump. I don't want to sleep with you. I just want to go out. I just want to go out. You know, I'm dating. I don't want to sleep with you. Let's go out. Let's go bowling. Let's go, you know, let's go out.
Oh my
God! You gotta be intentional though. You cannot. You can't.
How long are you gonna string that out?
Like that? Would you sleep with him then?
I didn't hear. Repeat your question, Mr. Heat.
I said if he was to share with you that his intention is to have sex with you,
yes,
how would you handle that?
Then it's like, no, we ain't going nowhere.
Okay, this is a great time, and I think this is a great question. DL saying thank you for the super chat. He says, ladies, the guy that's in your friend zone, if you were to call him and tell him you want to smash, have sex, what are you expecting him to say? Thank you, DL, again. That's a great question.
You're going to hear a knock on the door. Y'all wild with the twerking stomp.
You saw that he had one leg, right, Ronan?
I saw it. No.
Go ahead, Sharice.
I'm gonna let that go.
With what you were saying.
I would say
or whoever was talking last.
The answer to the question is yeah.
Wait, so okay, so you would expect him. She said if he said yes, he wants to have sex. She said, "Oh, then we're not going out." Okay, now beautifully animated.
I thought
What
the
would you
question
say?
was if I were to call him. Wait, let me reread this. Yeah, it says if you were to call him and tell him you want to smash, what are you expecting him to say?
Yeah. What are you expecting him to say? Beautifully animated.
Yeah.
Sharice, what you expecting him to say?
Well, my friend's gonna say no.
No, he's not. Shushu.
No, I'm telling the reason why I know he's gonna say no.
Okay,
Let her
because
answer,
we already
Mandrell.
Wait a minute, I damn near fell out my chair.
The reason why he's gonna say no, and I know he's gonna say no, before we even entered the friend zone, we put rules. And so we got the rules out the way from when I say from day one, that's so it's
hold on. That's that's adorable. Anyway, moving along. And hold on. No, we got to.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Call him down.
I know. I was gonna say that, but if you're asking him the question, then maybe for him, that's you breaking that boundary. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's not. That's not even that. No, what he's saying is finally, yes.
No,
so that's gonna look. So Sharice.
No, he's okay. So the reason why I know it's gonna be no, because he says if I start talking to you about other women, we will never cross the line of sleeping.
He gonna take that goddamn
That
risk.
sounds beautiful.
Please.
Anyway,
Yeah. He's saying all the shit.
Let's do it live.
He's saying what's happening here is he's saying all the things he thinks you want to hear.
Hey,
that's what's happening. Okay, shoot. Listen to men. We know the game. We're trying to again, ladies. We're giving you the answers to the exam. We're giving you the answers. And we're gonna watch you say it.
We're gonna call him. No, I was kidding.
Now, Shushu.
What'd you say,
Shushu? Look, your homeboy. I already know the answer. To this question.
We know the answer.
Your homeboy. You call one of your homeboys up and say, "Hey, listen, what you doing?" I'm chilling. Hey, come over here, man. I need to take care of something for me. What? I need to go ahead and get this pressure off me. Come smash.
The pressure.
Yeah.
You know what? And this is a good test for your friend. You call him up and you turn on some clippers and say, "Guess what I'm doing?" See what his response is going to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what do you think your friend's gonna say? Shoo.
You couldn't hear at 2 in the morning.
He'll probably come over.
Of course he will.
Yeah.
Thank you. Finally, I knew my sister was gonna be honest. See, we don't lie. Now here's the thing.
Probably.
No, there's no problem.
Because listen, y'all gotta remember, they did just say if a man gets heated enough, he'll sleep with a tree. So
I ain't sleep with no damn tree.
Right. So
I'm not
he's
either.
almost anything.
Anyway, no. He's gonna
friend zone or not. If you make it available, he's gonna take it. That's
thank you. Now,
What I'm saying to you is, have you looked in the mirror?
It doesn't matter.
Ain't no probably.
He's
going for you.
That's irrelevant. I am the single one.
Right, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come over and I'll watch TV and cuddle. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
It's a new way of cuddling.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, no. I am the single one. What
wait,
say you?
Wait. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. DL sent another super chat, and he said, "Deer Park, make her call him."
Call now.
That's
call
so funny. Sheree. Why is your face there?
That was no
She's not leave his face. Wait, you didn't see
and a Jurassic Park arm and shit. That was not cool.
I'm sorry, Mandrell. Go ahead.
No, I am the single one. No, I am the single one. I'd like to hear your answer to DL Saint's question. What say you, ma'am?
Yes, what I've learned tonight, of course, the Wi-Fi would go out. But if you can hear me, what I've learned tonight is that it's about his own gratification, not his attracted to me. So I think that he would say yes and come over.
Oh yeah, it's his attraction to you too. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna do that. I mean, Coach K, you already know. No need to go down that road. Anyway, so there you have it.
With what?
Okay, no, with the question of DL Singhead, if you call one of your male friends and say, hey, you know what? Feeling a little hot and bothered.
Oh,
need to go ahead and
would say
extinguish this fight. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, already know. We already know that.
Bring something?
Yeah, right. You're right. Coach K, need me to bring something? I'll stop by the store on my way.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm bringing some lamb skins.
And them Sky Zone socks.
Sharice, we need to know beef animated. Which one?
Huh? Oh, they can bring his lambskin.
No, man, I'm looking at Lil Kev's comment talking about, yeah, Netflix and chill. I'm trapped. Only way out. Looks like a job for Magnum Man. No grenade too deadly. No balls too loose.
I can't.
He's coming.
I mean, since we're friends, I'm just going to loan you some meat. That's all I'm going to do. Because you're in a tight spot.
That's the best I can do for you. You my friend.
Sharice, what if you would you send him a text or call him or no? Would that be uncomfortable?
That would be uncomfortable.
DL did send some cash.
We are.
Show your work. Show your work.
I mean, because we're friends, and we've been friends for years.
Yeah.
And friendships are tested every time.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Hey, what you don't know is Ronan. She's been friends.
She's been friends.
Yeah, she's been friends. Right.
Big difference.
Right. And women.
You have no idea how
just sitting in the weeds, just waiting, baby. He's waiting for that call.
Women. Here's what I learned tonight. Women truly do underestimate to a catastrophic degree just how patient a motivated man can be.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Listen, this guy. If he had the chance to, he certainly would. Yeah, he would.
Okay,
you're saying no if he's heterosexual. Now, if your friend is a homosexual, then that's understandable. But a heterosexual man.
Hold on a second, Sharice. Sharice, we have another cash app from Luke Hazley. Thank you, Luke Hazley. She says call him. Sharice. We might need the manager, Black Man. What do you say? What should we do here?
I vote for a call.
I know. Everyone in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you think Sharice should call him. Put a 2 if you're like, no, don't do it.
I think.
What happened?
That money clip us got a new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds now her girlfriends are like. Whoa.
Yeah, everybody wants to call him. But anyway, here's the thing. Sharice, this is why you're just proving my point that I made earlier about how we think. We think in terms of risk assessment. Okay, this is why men think this way. We're protected by nature. But all for the 99.
He didn't answer.
Oh shit! Okay.
You didn't really have to call him. You know that, right? Yeah, but she did. Hey, you didn't really have to call him. You know that.
As soon as that shit started to ring.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm impressed. Shout out.
I am too. Shout out to her. I'm impressed too.
How do we know she called?
I just wish we could see her.
That's true. That's true. How do we know she called him instead of
I'm about that life. You know what I'm saying?
You could have called me.
No, I call him because I mean we've been friends. We've been
Put it on
friends.
speaker.
But I
Let us
do.
hear it. Let
Okay.
us hear it.
So
And then,
I heard the voicemail.
now here's the thing: if he thinks that you're joking, he might not go for it. But if you call him seriously,
but I do have a friend that I can call, and it's gonna be spontaneous. I don't know what he would say, so let me call him.
Okay.
No,
Put it on speaker.
Yeah, it was on speaker.
She had it on speaker.
All right, you want to?
We know you texted me, man, so that's cool.
Put on the big screen.
Oh Lord. So do y'all want me to tell him that he's on or no?
No.
No, you can't tell him that.
Okay.
Then he's gonna say no for real,
right?
Just act natural.
So you're like, I don't know, having like a conversation with friends or something. Oh, never mind.
Not even that.
8-3. What was she?
Oh, it was. I got forwarded.
It didn't work anyway. Let's say he did answer.
I mean,
I'm saying,
Is he serious or should she be serious?
But the thing, you can't bring up the fact
That's
that
a good
this
point.
is a conversation. Like she has
That's a
to
good
be
point.
like,
Yeah.
hey, I was thinking about you, and you know,
that's a good point.
I
You
was
have to actually
wondering-
come on to him.
Authentic, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Because
You can't just
dudes do have spider sense.
with us.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, we do have spider
sleep
sense.
with me. Do you want to sleep with me? You don't want to sleep with me, do you?
Right.
And I'll be like,
No.
wait, what? I'm like, wait, what kind of time you on? Are you serious? And then we'll talk, and they be like, wait, are you serious right now? Yes.
Yeah, because the first thing
Okay.
and
then watch his tone change.
You had a couple drinks and you were feeling a little free.
Yeah, he watching.
Right, because he
He
gonna
watching.
from.
He watching.
Is it real son? Is it really the real son?
How long have you known him?
Send him a new. I bet he'll pick up.
Oh, you'll talk about 2 minutes.
I can feel something.
Yeah.
I got you.
Pick up then.
Cherise, how long have you guys
had a
been
couple
friends?
drinks, didn't you? Tell you had a couple drinks.
So Cedric, the first person I called, we've been friends for 20 years, and then Trey, the second person I called.
Have you ever been intimate?
Me and Cedric never.
Why not?
Get nosy.
Right. Dang.
Okay.
I want to know.
This is for educational purposes.
Right. We're going to study on this.
Of course.
So we dated for 8 months.
Oh.
When we were in high school.
Oh, it's
So you did smash.
No, he didn't. We never
Oh.
did. We never kissed. We never held
He's still
hands.
your
Wait a
friend.
minute. You dated in high school, but you never kissed?
Yeah, we never kissed. We never held hands. He always said, like, I value you more as a friend. You know, and it was just, and I guess,
not your
well, I
friend.
didn't have a lot of freedom like other girls had. So
You sure
maybe that could have played a part. But when we like,
Because you're brothers.
when we got to, you know, like college, it was just, we would just hang. Like I would go out with him and his friends. My homegirls would go out with his friends. Like we was just friends.
Hey,
You know, and we just
I'm saying,
Wait a
look
minute.
at
His friends smashing your girls.
Is he a crossover dude?
What you mean crossover? Like,
You know
no,
what he
he's not
mean.
gay by far. He has a very nice track record. He's not gay by far.
Wait, I have a question.
Are you Mormons?
And look at Luke Hazley 20. Hi, Luke Hazley. How you doing? Good to have you back with us. Luke Hazley says he's playing the long game.
Yes.
Yes.
What about
He's in the weeds waiting for that moment.
20 years? That's long.
Go
Yeah,
check the
exactly.
bushes.
That's long. And I mean, I know
That's all
I
right.
know where the women at. I know when
That's fine.
you know
That's cool.
when we
He's okay with that. He just wanted one time.
That's it. That's all you need one time. Go and give it to
Like,
him.
you know, I've been the wingman. Like when we in the club, he trying to talk to two people at once. So I'm distracted.
All right, but
like,
guess
Those
what?
are called diversions.
so, you know, like
He's gonna
we
be your
friends.
guy. What's up with you?
Huh?
Okay.
If them two girls at the club fell through, he's gonna hook up with you.
Yeah,
be guaranteed.
Okay, what about trainers?
What about trainers? Personal trainers?
Would you be comfortable with your lady being trained by a? Sorry, there's echo. By a male trainer.
Yes, I'm a male personal trainer.
So am I.
So, and I gotta tell you, Coach K, I've never come on to a client like ever.
Yeah, but you know some of them are.
But I've had them come on to me.
Oh yeah.
And I've had to say no.
And we were thinking of Tom Brady's.
Why Mandrell?
Tom Brady's ex-wife, and with her jujitsu guy. So
yeah.
Damn.
She just wasn't shit. That's all. Her integrity was down in the top.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. She trains Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And the thing is, so do I. Like, if you're rolling with a woman, that can get intimate. You know what I'm saying? And
wait, Mandrell, though, we were just saying earlier how guys guys kind of have that, innate testosterone, whatever. I want to be careful how I describe this. So how do we know this trainer, you know what I mean? Even though you and Mr. Bennett are, faithful, loyal, upstanding men, but could you see how that could be?
Absolutely, I see how it could be.
Would you be okay with your women training with a guy?
Yes, because I will be the one training her.
Yep.
No, Mandrell, that's like playing sports, with your parent being the coach. You don't get along. It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, right.
No, we get along. I mean, I'm not gonna give her a program that she can't follow or that's too difficult. Nothing like that.
No, my guy in the gym, I get irritated. Go ahead.
You definitely have to investigate them. You definitely will have to talk to previous clients. You know what I'm saying? And check the Better Business Bureau and see what his track record is.
I don't register with the Better Business Bureau. I don't register with the Better Business Bureau.
That's so funny.
Well, that's a problem for me. Then.
I'm a trainer. Yeah.
You might have some questions.
I'm a trainer.
I stopped that.
Hey, if I'm going to pay you, I'm going to know about you. I got to know about you.
I can give you my credentials and my track record and everything.
I need to know you have good business tax, though, man. I don't want you skipping out on sessions. You're not doing it.
Oh no! Listen, if I skip out on the session, no, then I owe you that session, especially if you pay for it up front. Mm-hmm. If you pay me up front for like 12 sessions, I'm gonna be waiting on you with bells on.
Yeah.
Okay. You already paid me. I have to be there on time.
Right.
Yeah. I get what Coach H is saying. It's like
I get what Hink's saying too. Though.
Yeah.
I understand it. It's just I'd be messed up if this lady wanted to train with me. Hink, I ain't with the Better Business Bureau, man. Well, Mandrell, look, that's gonna be a problem, bro. Hink, I ain't gonna come on to you later, man. I don't know that.
Well, what I
say
is a little bit of this.
Well, I say when it comes to guys, you're talking about their actions, words, and intent working in concert. So you got guys who do carry themselves with a level of discipline and dignity. So they know, with their job, their livelihood, they're less likely to take that risk. Now, shady types, they'll let it be known, like how they say certain things or do certain things. They'll press your personal space. But
you won't be the only one too. Usually, you'll know, there's rumors in the gym,
If he got gold teeth, I don't trust him. He can't. Fuck you.
Gold teeth.
Yeah, but but the thing is, like male trainers, like I said, business stuff that's different, and I understand where you're going, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that's
it's intimate, close place. Yeah,
that is super close quarters. Yeah. It's grappling. You're grabbing onto each other. You know what I'm saying? And you're
fuck around and get in a 69 and shit.
Wow.
No, I've never been in, even at the time where I didn't know what I was doing. I've never been in that position, JT.
Wow. You ever seen this technique?
Right, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, she just
overpowered and shit.
I
she
would
must
love
have
to
been
learn
in a-
that, by the way. But yeah.
It is. It's a lot of fun, and it's good for self-defense.
Hey, so listen, guys. Hey, listen, this has been a great show. And I do want to get everybody's final thoughts before we get up out of here. And I want to start out with my guest first. Ronan, first time being here tonight. So I definitely want to bring you up first, Ronan, to get your final thoughts about this conversation, man. So what are your final thoughts, man?
When it comes down to it, like I said before, your actions, words, and intent have to work in concert. It's not just the level of trust you have with that woman, but it's about situational awareness for them and yourself. Because as guys, you do feel that pressure at work sometimes, where someone will press up on you. Some know you have a situation, but it all comes down to that decision making you make for yourself. Now, you can't prevent her from doing what she's going to do, but you can respond accordingly. You give them the tools to prevent said things, and if they act accordingly, cool. If they break those things, then you had no further questions.
Absolutely. All right, man. You can stay in the back real quick, brother. We'll be back there with you in a second. Thank you for being here tonight, Ronan. All right, man. So that was Ronan, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got Hink in here, the host of his new podcast, The Basement. Hink, what are your final thoughts about tonight, man? I knew you when you came in blazing and you say you were disappointed. So give us your quick final thoughts, my brother.
Man, my final thoughts is what it's going to always be, man. Black men, please protect yourself at all times. Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Get your blood work checked, A1C in order. Get your mental right, man. If that means you need to get in a Zoom meeting on somebody's couch, you need to do that. Go get your colonoscopy. Go get your prostate checked. You know, heart disease and diabetes is the biggest killer among black men. So I want to see you black men around here along the world as long as we can so we can conquer this bad boy one day. Do what you have to do. So that's my final thought.
All right, Hink, man. Listen, Hink, I want you to let people know that because when your woman go to the office and she's allowed to have a work husband, he's going to be looking at her like this. I want to put that out there. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go. It's going to be the link. It's already going to be in the chat. Make sure you go subscribe and like over there at Hink's new show called The Basement, guys. Let's support our brother. I was in New Orleans last weekend when you premiered, but I definitely will be there this week, my brother. So make sure you send me anything you want for me to be a part of the show. I'll be in the chat. Whatever you need me to do, I'm there for you. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Hink in the building tonight. All right. Thank you for being here, Hink. All right, my boy JT in the building. JT, what are your final thoughts?
What up, though?
What it is, though?
Shit.
JT, just hit it one time for me to say, huh?
I ain't got the whole hookup on, but I'll be on Dustin Square Thursday. I'm gonna have it in there. Huh?
So what are your thoughts, big dog?
My mom dying.
Yeah, there will be no work husbands. I will fight for your honor. I will prove my love to you. And if I happen to get beat up while proving my love to you, it's over. I'm never going to talk to you again. Don't get me embarrassed like that. I don't know if I can fight. If he's young and strong, I might not be able to beat his ass. But it's over with me and you if I lose.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from What We Know Podcast, tell them how they can reach you, JT.
What We Know Podcast. Make sure y'all go there, subscribe, like our videos. Look at some of those videos. Look at our shorts. We got Black Man Unfiltered on there. We got your boy Hink on there. We got we got Mandrell, and we got some Shushu on there acting a damn fool. I didn't cut a lot of shit out on y'all too, boy. Again, that is What We Know Podcast with your boy JT and my homeboy Rob. We'll be on tonight, this Saturday at 9:30 Eastern.
All right,
8:30 Central.
That's my guy right there, man. Give it up for JT for What We Know Podcast. All right, see you in the back, my brother. All right, my brother from another mother, Mr. Bennett. He ain't in it. Mr. Bennett, what's your final thoughts?
Well, to that point, I'm not in it, so I don't put myself in any compromising situations. I did have some women who I generally considered friends prior to when we got married. Once we got married, the whole dynamic of the relationship changed. I never called them one-on-one. If they came over, it had to be me and my wife there. So, and just over time, just naturally, we're not as close. I may see them on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, and say hi, whatever, or like something that they say. But no, we're not like that. They're married now, and so you just don't put yourself in those situations. And so now I just think that, I mean, there's always going to be outliers. There's always going to be those, you might have grew up together, you like a brother and sister. I get that, but just as a general rule, it's not a good idea. And mostly for the fact that, again, if you know ahead of time, these are conversations that I think men and women have to have once you start getting into the serious part of your relationship. Those kind of conversations matter. And so
don't ask no questions. He got to finish up his final talk.
So, I mean, you have to. So these are conversations you have to have. If you know that something like that would be worrisome to the person that you're dating, then you need to make a decision. One, do I want to stay with this person? Or if I'm going to be with this person, then am I going to honor their and respect them for how they want to move this relationship? There's a decision to be made, but that shouldn't be worked out in the course of your relationship. Establish those boundaries early on, so you don't have to have this as a conversation. And again, ladies, men, we've been telling you for a long time. We've been telling you exactly what we think and what we want, and just listen. Take the information and do what you will. But we're telling you what's up. So.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Mr. Bennett, for being here tonight,
sir.
man. Shout out to you and your family, man. Always love. Appreciate you, brother.
Sure.
All right, that's Mr. Bennett. All right, go ahead. Beautifully animated.
Huh?
Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead, Nick. Go on, girl, hurry up.
You were doing JT.
No, just be respectful of your significant others and stuff. They're the ones who you chose to be with, so they deserve the utmost respect. And I see a lot of people talking about how Black Man's channel is where you get good topics and stuff like that. That's why you want to hit them up every time Black Man goes live. Whatever show, whatever day, you want to be in it. And now he's got Silent Sundays or
the silent treatment on Sundays.
The silent treatment on Sundays with our
deaf community
and stuff like that. So that's awesome. They're speaking. He's got good music going. You might learn some sign language yourself. Okay.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, man. Hey, listen, we need you to take that dog and go get him euthanized. I'm just playing. Have a good night. That's my sister.
That's my daughter's dog. First of all, I'm gonna tell her what you said. I'm gonna tell.
Hey, I am the single one. What are your final thoughts, real quick?
I enjoyed the stream. Everyone on the panel, everyone on the chat, and Black Man Unfiltered Network. Much, much love. I would say I agree with the gentleman who said to discuss these things beforehand. If it feels too stringent and too strict and something that you can't commit to, think about that. I learned a lot from the gentleman. I respect what they had to say. But I would say that I think some of this protection talk also might have a little something to do with territory and even perhaps ego. I think that's fair. And I just appreciate the conversation.
Thank you so much. Give it up for I Am the Single One. Appreciate you for being here. I'm the single one.
Thank you.
All right. Charisse, real quick. We have 7 minutes to close. Go.
I'll be really quick. I enjoy being on the show again. Thanks for the invite. I enjoyed the gentleman. I enjoyed the lady as always. Y'all look beautiful. And my thought for the evening on the topic is I'm going to go with like what Ronan said and with Mr. Bennett said, talking it out in the beginning. There's no need to micromanage. And then just trust and loyalty when you're with someone.
you know, whether it's your dating or the marriage, I feel like that plays a major part, knowing your partner. And is it Mardell? He had a
Mandrell.
lot of
Yeah.
valid points that I really liked as well.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and hopefully you'll be back with us next Tuesday.
Thanks for being a good sport.
Absolutely, and hopefully you'll be back next Tuesday because we can make that phone call next Tuesday because we'll do a part 2 to this if that's what we need to do.
Oh my god!
Thank you so much.
You did not have to call your friend Sharice. You did not have to do that.
Hey,
I just wanted y'all to know that people.
Hey, ooh, Lord, he gonna shoot you. Let me be quiet. Shoot. Baby, go ahead and say what you got to say. We got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes,
baby
ladies
girl.
and gentlemen.
You have my permission to use foul language just this one time.
Oh Lord. So just out of respect for time, can a woman truly have a platonic relationship with a man? Like the answer is yes. You can have a platonic relationship with men. Men and women can be friends without sex, regardless of whether it's whether it's incumbent upon the woman because the man just has to have vagina. I guess, you know what I mean? So it's incumbent upon the woman to keep the line, apparently. But yeah, men and women can be friends. I do think that boundaries are necessary though in friendships and relationships too. Boundaries are necessary, and you just don't be naive about them. If it's like just you and this one gentleman going out time over and time over again, and y'all getting close and y'all having very personal conversations about what's going on in each other's lives and stuff like that, yeah, you got to be careful about that. You know, you're playing with fire. The bottom line is you're just playing with fire. So just be mindful of that.
All right, thank you so much, Shushu. You looking wonderful as well. Always, just looking wonderful. Hey, double bye. All right,
thank you so much,
Shushu, for being here tonight. Hey. All right, Mandrell, real quick, we got a minute and a half.
All right, ladies, listen. Stay out of the way and let a man do his job. I can only speak for myself when I say this. That has nothing to do with ego. I have no ego, and I do my best to never grow one, but I do have my pride. Now, to like what I Am the Single One said, territory, it may have something to do with that, but you're supposed to be territorial with a spouse. That is your territory by definition of the sanctity of marriage. It is your turf, and you have to protect it, just like your house. It's your territory. You have to protect it too. All of your belongings, all that. You have to protect what's yours. And if you're married, you belong to him and he belongs to you as well. You know, so you both have to protect one another, cover each other's six, cover each other's blind spots. So you have to trust one another and know that he's not telling you to not do X, Y, and Z out of ego or insecurities or anything like that, but out of genuine concern for safety and the preservation of your relationship. You have to trust one another. That's where the trust comes in. So that's it for me, everybody. Take care. See you tomorrow.
All right, Mandrell. See you in a little bit, brother. Thank you, driver. Mandrell in the building. So, Coach K, another good show. We got like a minute. So I'm going to say 10 seconds. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank the chat. Thank you for the super chats, the cash apps. Thank you for being here, the laugh, the seriousness, all of it. Thank you, everybody that was on the panel tonight. You were amazing. Coach K.
Great topic. That's all I can say. It was a great conversation.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you again. And we'll see you guys on tomorrow for the sports show, 1-on-1 sports show. And then right after that, we'll have Unapologetic with Mandrell and Shushu at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We love you guys. Peace.
Peace.